man, that is one way cool intro. I just love it. It's great. It's fantastic.
Sorry, I thought that was my line.
What line?
The the intro.
Oh,
I thought I was one.
My
that did
bad.
the
Here,
intro.
we can redo it. I give up. No,
Yeah,
that's not happening. Sorry.
Just next time, let me do it.
Okay.
I'll be the one to take care.
Yeah,
of it.
you can have the intro, and I'll have.
Anyway,
I'll
people,
have
we're
the
just gonna
ending.
we're just gonna dive right into it.
Talking about diving into things. Have you ever actually dived into a pool head first?
No,
You've not.
No, I don't
Okay.
I don't like swimming.
That's unfortunate. Okay,
Swimming
so this is gonna we're gonna do
swimming
a
is
little
my
section.
kryptonite, actually.
This is the third podcast. All right.
Number
The third one.
3.
We've done
Welcome.
one, which was kind of just like an introductory podcast, get our feet under us. We did 2, which we kind of talked about the struggles of posting a podcast. And now in this one, we're going to do a kind of question and answer. So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask Brennan a question, and then he's going to answer it. And then Brennan's going to ask me a question, and I'm going to answer it. And we're just going to kind of go back and forth, get to know each other a little bit better, and we're also going to try and get some really good stories out of this. So we're just going to dive right in. Brennan, I asked you about the diving in the pool thing. You said...
Swimming is my kryptonite. I'm not very good at it. I'm actually terrible at swimming.
That's unfortunate. I love swimming.
So,
Yeah.
Is it my turn to
It's
ask?
your turn to ask a question.
I don't really have a question. I know that you travel a lot.
I do.
Where's
that your question?
No, that's a statement.
That's a statement. Okay.
Where's the most exotic place you've ever traveled?
That's a good question. Exotic. Define exotic. Do you mean
out
like
of the ordinary?
Out of the ordinary?
Yeah, like someplace that you wouldn't go on a regular vacation.
Okay. Well, I'd have to say a Ming village I went to in China.
China. What were you doing in China?
So I was visiting my good friend Nathan.
Shouts to Nathan V. My boy.
He's the best. I was visiting him, and we need to get a free copy of this to him, by the way.
It is free.
him.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
YouTube is free. Be sure to look us up
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Okay. That's where they're watching this. That's enough. they're listening to this.
Then
on YouTube.
comment and
No.
leave a like.
Okay.
or
We're not.
s-
Stop. Stop.
So we've hit it big. We've got 7 subscribers
Oh,
as
yeah.
of the time of this recording.
Okay.
We've hit it big.
Stop. Anyway, I was at a Ming village. I was visiting.
Dang, that was mean. Go ahead, Ming Village. Cool.
I was visiting.
Jerk. Ming Village. Let's talk about
Yeah.
it. Come on.
I was visiting my friend Nathan V in China, and my brother actually was studying abroad in Beijing for a semester, and the people he was with were going to take a field trip over the weekend to a Ming village, and we just happened to be there on that same weekend that he was going to go to the Ming village. So I got to tag along with that, and that was fantastic. So this village is an old village built in the mountains, and it's built on the side of a mountain, around a curve of a mountain, which is really fantastic.
cool.
And it's got stones. I walked on streets that are older than anything in North America, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. I've got some good pictures. I might put some pictures up, actually, in the podcast on YouTube that you can see, because we could do that.
Yeah, we can do that. We can edit it in. You're the editor, so
Yeah.
it's all on you.
So we'll get that going. So that'll be fun. But yeah, there's that. So now it's my turn to ask you a
Yes,
question.
ask me any question you want to. I'm open book.
Well,
He's blanking.
I am blanking. Where's the most exotic place you've traveled to?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Hey.
I don't travel a whole lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said in the first podcast, I believe farthest I've ever been was Texas.
Well,
And I went to Disney World.
where in
once.
Texas did you go?
Galveston.
Galveston. There you
Yes.
go. That's pretty exotic right there.
I used to have family up there.
Yeah.
But like I haven't been out of the South technically.
Technically.
I mean,
Funny
technically,
story about that. We've got one well-traveled person and one non-traveled person.
I would love to
doing
travel
the
the
hosting.
world though.
We should do a Roman podcast.
Like in Rome, like we
Yeah,
go to
a
Rome.
Roman podcast. That's not. That was bad. I just meant like we can.
I don't know what you meant by that. But
I just meant like we can do a podcast in different places around the world and kind of talk about it, and we can like do it. It's like a audio vlog.
yeah, can I
like
tell you something?
Yeah.
you guys can't see this, but I'm making the money symbol with my hand because
we're
I'm
rich.
broke.
Oh.
I'm broke and I can't travel. That's why I don't
rich.
travel.
Okay, well.
Farthest I've ever traveled was probably Galveston, Texas, or Orlando, Florida. I think. Yeah, it was Orlando.
Florida's
because
pretty
Orlando's like an 11-hour drive.
Yeah. It's pretty
Galveston's about 7.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep.
But it's still
Good deal.
south.
All right, your turn to ask me a question.
I'm actually blanking now too.
Haha, see, it's harder than you think
It
it
is.
is.
You can't come up with stuff on the spot, and you literally before we started this podcast, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a Q&A, by the way.
Oh yeah,
It's
by
like,
the way.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
He doesn't tell me anything.
You don't tell me anything either. Like that movie review in the first one,
Yeah, that was the thing I came up with the night before.
that got me. I was shocked. But it was a great movie. Anyway, moving on. What were we saying? I'm just okay. While you okay.
I've got something.
Okay, well,
I've
wait
got a-
just a second while we
Okay,
pause.
okay.
I am looking at a lamp right now that has to be the best lamp I've ever seen in my life. It's just a good lamp. It's got it's okay,
it's
so
got
it's
the
a
fluorescent
it's
light
it's
bulb.
like a
It looks
it's
like, I don't know.
imagine a contact.
Oh. Okay.
Imagine a contact that is being held by a ring at the very bottom of the contact. So the contact is sitting
It's
in
a
a
lamp.
ring.
Just imagine a lamp and let's move on.
Okay. But
It's
the
a
ring is
lamp with a fluorescent light bulb.
okay, yeah. Anyway, what was your question?
I don't know anymore. No.
It was a good lamp. I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts on that lamp? No.
It's a good lamp.
No. Best concert you've ever been to?
Well, that would have to be the only concert I've ever
You've
been
only
to.
been to
I've
one
only been to
concert?
one concert, but I do have to say it was a pretty fantastic
Who was it?
concert. So it was U2,
Bono, like
Bono, like U2,
That's a pretty impressive.
and the
first
Lumineers
concert.
opened for them.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a really impressive.
and it was in
concert.
Pittsburgh, at Heinz Field, at Heinz
Oh, where the-
Stadium,
where the Steelers play.
where the Steelers
Yeah.
play, overlooking Pittsburgh. Fantastic. I've got a picture actually. I think I can put that in the video. Of Heinz Field and just Pittsburgh's in the background, and we could see the skyscrapers of Pittsburgh, and
Yeah.
we're across the river, beautiful breeze, and it was the 30th anniversary tour of their Joshua Tree album.
Yeah.
Fantastic album, love it.
Okay.
And yeah, it was such a day, because it was about 40 degrees, and so we're all freezing, and it's an open air stadium, and so at the end of the concert, a rainbow actually broke through the clouds, and it was something else.
You want to know a funny story about U2 for me? You know how I
Yeah,
know?
sure.
You know how I know who U2 is?
Who U2 is?
U2.
YouTube. I thought you said YouTube, and I was like, I think everyone
No.
knows.
You know how I know?
We're gonna get
who-
into your past YouTubing days.
No, we're not. Those videos are gone.
Okay.
Anyway, so the only reason I know who U2 and Bono is
Oh yeah.
is because
They've
they
got
have
great music.
They have a free album on
Oh, yeah.
iTunes.
Yeah,
and
they did.
I have the entire album and
Oh,
I've
yeah.
listened to it over and over and over. It's pretty nice.
It's a pretty good album.
For a
I like
free
it.
album, it's not bad.
Which leads us actually, fun fact. Now, not U2, because U2 is not as interesting. Just a second. I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna have to leave this up to you. This is a possible future guest on the show.
Hold on. Hey, can we? Okay. So I don't know what to talk about. I'm talking by myself. This is so awkward. We got a special guest, our first official special guest.
Okay.
Never mind.
Good deal.
Our technician is gone.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay,
Brian's
bye.
back. Hey,
Sorry,
Brian.
that was a future guest.
Who was that?
That was a future guest. We will introduce him when he gets here. He's on his way over right now, and he's gonna come talk about some stuff. His name is Stephen Griffin.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't know who that is. I don't know him. I'll
He's a
we'll
great
meet him
dude.
on the podcast.
Yeah, you'll meet him on the podcast. Actually, like right before we podcast, probably. But yeah. Anyway, sorry, I just totally had to leave.
Well,
That was-
it's okay. I covered for you.
You did. I'm interested to hear what you did.
It was so bad. And you know
See,
what's
but this is
better? You
why
know
it's
what's even better?
relatable.
You're the editor, so you are the one that decides if we want to keep it or not.
Oh, we're keeping it.
Okay.
We're keeping it. Trust me.
Ask me a question. It's my turn.
Okay. Did you ever have braces?
No, I did not.
You never had braces.
Can you tell?
Wow. Okay.
I have pretty messed up bottom teeth.
That's okay. But you had.
No, I did not. All my friends got braces, and I wanted braces. And it's not only because all my friends were getting braces, but like my teeth are actually crooked. But now I'm 22,
And it's
and I
just kinda too
can't.
late.
I can't get braces now. I just look stupid. So
I mean,
I
you
just
could.
kinda- I just kinda roll with
better
it.
now than when you're 40.
yeah, but what 22-year-old's gonna have braces?
You.
Not me. I'm not getting braces.
Okay, well, when you're 23, maybe. Yeah. So my question asked me.
You're homeschooled. Give me some examples on homeschooling. I went to public school.
Okay, homeschooled. So we're gonna get into that.
Yes.
I see how it is.
Yeah.
Homeschooled. Wow, was not expecting that. That's pretty deep. That's some personal stuff right there.
I hit a nerve, guys. I hit a nerve.
Personal stuff. Yeah, great, fantastic. I love it. We're gonna pull a quick edit, and then we're gonna come back in. We have our guest is actually here, so we'll be back in just a second. Okay, and we're back.
And we're
so
back.
we're gonna introduce Stephen Griffin. Say hi.
Sup?
Okay, that's not
That was
high.
loud.
Yeah, that
Sorry.
was loud. That's not high either, but that's okay. So
Oh,
this is-
sorry. Hi.
This is Stephen Griffin.
Yeah, you gotta follow the guidelines here.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we will
Bryant
kick you off
steps on
so
my
quick.
lines all the time, and I get on to him.
Not really. But yeah, so this is Stephen Griffin. He's
Sorry. Is it weird if you just like stare at the waveform the whole time? Because that's probably what I'm gonna do.
What I've
that's
been
what I've been doing.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right to like.
Relatable.
It doesn't feel right to like look at you guys.
Yeah, for real. So Stephen, just letting you kind of know, we're marketing this as the most relatable podcast.
In the
It's
universe.
false. That's fake news. Sorry. At the Well was gonna be the most relatable podcast, and then
I-
you crapped all over it.
Apparently, I ruined something.
We have history.
We even recorded an episode that time at Jonathan Watts' house. You remember? On your iPad.
I have many past adventures.
I gotta take off my jacket, y'all.
Yeah. So just so you know, we're gonna market this as the most relatable podcast. That's the marketing ploy.
I can deal with it.
And so we're glad to have you on. And basically, what we're just doing right now is we're doing a question and A.
A question and
a Q and answer.
you realize that saying question and
Yes.
A kind of defeats the whole purpose of what.
So anyway, we're
What
gonna
you're
do
trying
it.
to do.
We're gonna do a
I feel
Q and
like the
A.
volume has risen.
it takes just
tremendously.
as long to say that as it takes to say question and answer.
Yeah, Q and A. Q and answer.
Just ask the freaking question.
So I
So
just
we also like to keep it clean. Just
we're PG.
just letting you know.
PG.
I
Yeah.
yes.
So
Yeah.
you and your dirty mouth.
You know. Brian, you know me. You know I'm just
Yeah.
a sailor all the time.
Yep. That's you.
That's who I am.
No, yeah, but okay. So you said
I would like to
something-
clarify that I do not actually. Okay.
So you mentioned just a second ago before we got back on air that you went to Wisconsin.
I did go to
Something
Wisconsin.
about cheese? Explain.
So I wanted to make it clear that part of my goal for why I was there, was to consume as much cheese as possible.
While in Wisconsin, you wanted to.
Yes,
consume
because
cheese.
obviously Wisconsin is America's dairy land. It says that on their
Yeah.
car tags.
Yeah.
And also,
It's their state
because
motto.
apparently I read this thing that America apparently has a multi-billion-dollar surplus of cheese right now.
Wow.
And so I wanted to help with that. Be the change you want to see in the world. So, anyhow, something is happening right now.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, it was an inside joke.
Brennan's being distracting. But
Anyhow.
yeah,
I'm reading.
cheese.
I'm reading some
I
comments.
wanted to eat some cheese. And what I did try, we did get to go to this place called Culver's more than once. And you probably know about Culver's.
Yes,
because
I do.
You're not
because
originally
I'm
from
not
the South.
originally from the South.
So, Culver's was pretty life-changing. We had fried
good.
cheese curds.
Yeah.
Well,
It's warm. I'm just gonna
they
take
had
my
these
jacket
cheese
off.
curds that they fried up, and you order them just like they were fries or something, and
Yeah.
they're really good. And also the regular cheese curds, that you just buy in the grocery store or whatever, that when they get to room temp and you eat them, they squeak when you bite them.
They squeak?
They squeak in your teeth.
Why-
It's the
why would-
weirdest thing.
why would
Yeah, but
they
it's good. It's
squeak?
good
Who would
cheese.
want that? by the way?
It's a weird experience.
It's a weird experience.
It's a relevation.
It's a
let me tell you.
relevation.
I like
wow.
that word.
I got
Okay.
relevated while I was in Wisconsin
There you go.
to the world of cheese.
There you go. So good experience.
Good experience. I didn't eat as much cheese as I would have liked to, though.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like if you're gonna go to Wisconsin, you gotta eat a lot of cheese.
You gotta eat a lot of cheese.
Yeah, I've only been once, and it was like when I was 4. I don't remember it very well. I don't think I ate enough cheese.
You know,
though.
it's a cool state, and everybody,
cool in the temperature sense.
everybody,
right?
yes, cool in the temperature sense, and everybody there talks like the Swedish chef.
Really?
It's pretty amazing. I
That's-
just expected when we boarded the train from Chicago to Milwaukee, our conductor was obviously from the Midwest / North.
Yeah. There's a
I
pretty
expected
distinct
him to.
accent.
I expected him to go start saying "bork bork" any second. He sounded like the actual Swedish chef.
Bork.
Are you familiar with the Swedish chef?
Nope.
The Muppets. He's the
Nope.
character on the Muppet. Well, he's the character on the Muppets, and he's has this ridiculous accent, and you don't understand what he's saying, and that's kind of the.
Can you give us a sample?
You know what?
I'm familiar with PewDiePie. He's Swedish.
I'm
Yeah.
not comfortable.
You're right. PewDiePie is
The
Swedish.
only Swedish people that I actually know have no accent.
Yeah.
You know Sebastian?
Yeah, yeah.
No accent
Yep.
at all. Anyway, I will not demonstrate the Swedish chef at the moment.
Okay. So Brennan has a question, I think. Brennan hasn't met Steven
Yeah,
before
this
this
is literally
exact
the
This is the
time.
first time we've interacted ever.
Yeah,
my
um,
question was for you because I asked
Oh,
you
you have
about
a question?
homeschooling.
Yeah, homeschooling.
And you didn't answer
I
about
blanked.
homeschooling.
We had to go meet Steven and bring him in and just.
I wanted
Yeah,
to-
sorry about that.
I want to know the experiences of homeschooling because I went to public
So
school.
Steven can help me out a little bit if I mess up, but homeschooling is great. I love it. It's a fantastic experience. You get to really
Facts. Facts.
you get to
Facts.gov. Go
you get
there.
to you get to really experience life as like a person, you know? You're not just you're not just another number in a
Because
school.
as we know,
I don't know about you.
As we know, everyone in public schools, nobody uses their name.
yeah, for
They
real.
just a number. They
I don't
slap
know-
a number on you when you come in, and they're
I
like
don't know about
51.
you. No.
Get over here.
No. It was like that for everybody else, but me, I was Brennan.
Wow,
They knew me.
special.
They knew you.
They knew
there you
me.
go. That's how that works.
No, I'm
sometimes.
kidding. People hated me in high school. I was very disliked.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
I didn't treat people well, and I regret it every day.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. We're getting mixed signals here in the studio. But
Here in
yeah,
the studio, aka living room, which is a pretty sweet living room, by the way. Let me just tell you.
I mean that's where that lamp is. So.
Here we go.
But yeah, so good experiences. I don't know about
Ask-
you guys, but my throat is like.
Probably
And that
because
happens when you talk a lot.
We've been doing a podcast all day.
We have. We went to get lunch and then we did pictures. And we had a photo shoot session.
Did you drink?
I know. I don't drink.
Carbonated.
I don't
Did
drink.
you-
He's
Carbonated
underage.
I got water.
You got water.
I got water.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
water is life.
Well, water is good, but those carbonated drinks, they'll save you your throat sometimes.
True, maybe,
Sometimes.
maybe.
It's all that syrupy stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Sugar.
Yeah, that.
So Q and answer.
Q and
answer.
answer
Question
time.
and A.
Question in A time. Okay.
Go for it, Brian.
So my turn to ask a question. So okay,
Yeah.
my question is going to be directed at Brennan.
Yes.
um,
Love it.
How long did it take you to get your hair styled like that this morning?
You want me to be honest?
Yes,
I got out of the shower. I combed it a little bit.
a little bit. Just how much is a little
Define
bit?
a little bit.
About 30 seconds worth of.
About
worth of
30
brushing.
Okay.
I put a hat on, took the hat off, and did the little hairspray thing, and I walked out of the door.
There you go. Wow.
So
okay.
like all of 5 minutes.
All of 5 minutes. Wow. Okay. So it's your turn to ask a question, I do believe.
Is it?
You wanna ask a question, or do we want to let
Yeah,
Steve?
let's
Are
let
we-
you ask
Steve,
questions.
Steve,
I don't
you
know
wanna
what
ask a
to.
question?
I just got here.
You don't know me, so ask me a question.
Yeah. So get
You want to
each
know,
other a little bit.
get to know me.
See, now you put me on the spot. If anybody knows me, they know that I'm bad at deciding about things.
Okay, that's fair.
And
That's
so this question is probably going to take me like 20 minutes to think of because I want it to be perfect.
fair. Okay, well, while you're thinking of that, I have a question for you, actually.
Oh, yay.
So, what is your passion? What are you pursuing?
What
right
is my
now?
passion?
Yeah. What are you
That's
pursuing?
that's
right
kind of a
now?
broad question.
No. You don't pursue passions. Passions pursue you.
Oh, okay, that's one method of approach. But what are you like? What are you dedicating your life to? Right
What am
now?
I? I'm dedicating my
what you
life
trying to
right
do?
now to school, which I
school.
start back in 2 days on
you go.
Monday. I move back tomorrow.
Wow, that's exciting.
Where you
I'm a
school at?
college.
He's a scholar.
College.
I'm a college.
He's a college student.
I'm a
Question an A,
college
right?
student.
Question
Yeah,
an A.
I'm a
I love
college
those
student
kind of people.
at this
Squalage.
place called
Squalage
Mississippi
student.
College
Mississippi
in
College.
Clinton, Mississippi.
Good deal. Okay.
We got a few people there.
We also try not to give too much information out about ourselves in case someone hates us.
Yeah,
and,
but
like,
you said his
come-
last
Well, you know
name,
what?
so now they're
All
gonna
the-
know him.
there's-
They know exactly.
Mississippi College is
We'll-
a big enough place.
We'll put a little beep in the. It'll be like Steven beep. Whenever I say your last name.
He said
It's
your
Blank
last name
College.
earlier.
yeah, Blank College at.
No, look, Mississippi College is a big enough place that I could find another person to be my scapegoat.
There you go.
Just
that's,
put them
that's
up.
fair. That's fair.
So shouts
To take them instead.
Shouts to our Mississippi College people. I have a few of those.
Yeah, we have a few of those.
I have several of those
Yeah.
because I go there.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah. Okay. So So yeah, we're gonna. This is our third. We're gonna do mainly focused on questions. This podcast. We've asked some great questions, but now I think
Oh, we're moving on.
no, we're gonna stay with the questions. I just think we should take a moment. We should
Take a moment to thank our sponsor.
Take a moment.
we don't have
We don't have
sponsors.
those.
I'll
Unfortunately.
sponsor you.
You want to sponsor us?
No.
No.
This
Sorry.
podcast is sponsored. Oh no.
I'll sponsor you with moral support. That's what
With
I'll do.
moral
This
support.
podcast is sponsored by Moral Support.
Let's
Go check it out.
Let's take a minute. Okay, so
Let's take a moment of silence, please.
we did a photo shoot earlier
We
today.
did do a photo shoot.
And that's
It was-
actually our album, not album cover, our
cover art.
cover art right now,
Yeah.
and I think it's fantastic.
It's aesthetically
but then
pleasing.
again, I was part of the process.
I will
Steven,
say,
what was it
well,
like
the-
just seeing it and
just
not
seeing
having it, like not being a part of the process?
Okay,
Is
so-
it good?
The picture, okay, I can deal with that. The title, in the moment, kind of looks like it was made on Microsoft Paint.
Because it kind of was.
Oh, there you go.
It wasn't.
could have
It
used-
wasn't.
Well,
but
You
It
could have
was
at
Apple Paint,
You
sorry,
could have at
whatever
least
the-
used. Listen to me. You could have at least used a sans serif typeface. You didn't have to use Arial.
I told him. to
Arial's
use-
the worst typeface.
I told
okay,
him to
not
use
the
Comic
worst.
Sans.
No, that's
okay, but you're just kind of
That's- God hates that.
You're just kind of hating right now. You're
He's
just
giving-
kind of
no,
hating
no,
right
it's-
now.
it's
it's
constructive.
This is
positive
constructive
feedback.
criticism.
Maybe we'll change it.
We'll change it. 100%.
Arial needs to go.
Ariel needs
I
to
have
go.
I have some better fonts that you could use.
Okay.
You ever
As
heard of
of-
a typeface font called it's I don't know if
Braille?
it's Microsoft.
We'll put our name in
Something-
Braille.
Yo, that's messed up. That's insensitive.
That's
Sorry.
not PC, Bryant.
Sorry.
This
sorry.
it's a sans serif font. You know, like we use at
Yeah,
at
yeah.
at the
place.
seminary.
Yeah, the seminary. Yeah. Yep.
So it's a great
It's a good font.
it's a good font for any sort of.
Okay, but what else did anything else stick out to you, or did you enjoy?
I
it? Did
wasn't.
you
I'm not really
appreciate
sure
it?
what the picture is trying to convey. I'll be that honest.
Pull it up on here real quick.
Okay, we're
and
gonna-
we'll give it a little go. Those of you who are watching at
Okay,
home,
here it is.
you're watching it. So, as you can tell, I'm wearing dark clothing,
Yeah,
and I'm
he's-
standing on the not so light side of the glass. Bryant is wearing light clothing, and he is standing on the light side of the glass, and we're trying to get to each other.
I feel like the point.
Emotionally.
I feel like it.
It's like a yin yang kind of thing.
No,
Yes.
not
No, I
exactly.
don't know.
Because if it was a yin yang, Brennan would be standing in the light side. But I feel like it
Oh, you're
captures
right.
the essence of this podcast because we're trying to connect with not only each other and get to know each other better, but also the wider culture. But there's some sort of barrier that we can't quite
that's
see.
so deep.
You want me to be honest about the picture?
No,
He was
we don't
standing-
need,
What
we
no,
don't
no,
need
no,
to
no,
know.
no, no.
I want to know
no,
what
no.
you're standing in.
That's an elevator. That is a clear
It's an
elevator.
elevator.
What the heck?
He was standing
Yeah.
inside of it. It was just real funny, and I walked up and I was like, "No!" And I
Wait,
touched
is
the
that
glass.
like? Is it like one of those servants elevators?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
actually.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah,
My
it was pretty
cousin
cool.
had one of those in her house, and they turned it into the master closet
Really?
because, of course, they did
That's pretty cool. Right
into
there.
part of the master. But
But
I
yeah.
wanted them to keep
Yeah.
it. 'Cause
He
that
was
would have been cool.
he was just chilling in there, and I went up and touched the glass, and he touched it again.
Now, is
And-
that a work?
and-
Tell me, is that a working elevator?
No, it
No,
didn't work.
that's why I went in there actually in the first
He wanted to
place.
see if it
We're
worked.
exploring, and I was like, I'm gonna ride this up because that would be amazing. And then it didn't.
So where
work.
is this?
The quarter,
the quarter?
on Lakeland.
They have one of those at the quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I know what I'm doing next time I go to the quarter.
It's really cool. The
Yeah,
whole place
it's,
is awesome.
They're
It's a
redoing
fantastic
it right
place.
now.
That's where we
where the
got
that's
the-
where the
a lot of-
country squire is.
A lot of construction.
some
It's
time
a,
there.
yeah, it's a
Some
good
cool in it.
yeah, it's a good institution. So the font is you think could be better, and
We're
then
changing the
Okay,
font.
nobody uses Arial.
We're changing the
For
font.
a-
we're changing.
The fact
we'll
that you
change
know
the
that it's
font.
Arial amazes me. By the way.
Yeah,
Are,
that's
are you
kind of
any self-respecting person?
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go this way.
Any self-respecting person who types on a regular basis knows that that's Arial.
okay.
I don't type on a regular basis.
I'm not
But
self-respecting.
as of
apparently,
this moment right now, that's changed. We're going in the edit.
we'll
and
change
we're
it. I'm
changing
actually gonna do
Right
that
this second.
right
He's gonna change it right
on-
now.
This man
On
is
air.
reaching around the microphone.
on air, right here. We're gonna edit it. We're gonna hit edit.
I think it's a cool concept, though.
What's a cool concept?
The whole thing,
Oh, sure.
the whole album cover.
I'm about to burp. I'm gonna let y'all know, and I'm
Do
gonna
it
stifle
it
it.
right in the mic.
No,
No.
ASMR.
No, I'm gonna stifle it.
Can we not?
I'm gonna stifle it because it went away.
That's
unfortunate.
good.
I thought about it too much and it went away.
I
That's
respect burps. Why do you not like?
I
them?
respect burps too. I'm in someone else's house right now, so
That's true.
I'm gonna respect social norms.
I can't.
Brian
get
knows that I can
this.
burp.
Yeah.
Is Brian? Is this worth doing right now?
No, we can fix it later.
I
We can
feel
go
like
back
we
in the
really
edit
can't.
and fix it.
Okay.
Anyway, Q and answer, question and A. What do we?
You just said 3 different things.
But they're
Yeah.
the same.
If you
Alright.
think about it. If you think about it.
I still haven't thought of a question to ask Brennan.
That's unfortunate.
Brennan, where are you from?
We're not gonna answer
The
that.
Oh,
bi-
dang.
Oh
That's
no,
a
I
little
can.
too
I'll
specific.
answer it. I don't care. People gonna stalk me, whatever. I'm not
You-
gonna
you
give them.
want
You
the
guys,
fans.
you guys have what, like
We have 10 subscribers.
10 subscribers.
I'm from a big town called Mendenhall, Mississippi.
Mendenhall.
I am from Mendenhall.
My grandparents lived in Braxton,
Oh
Mississippi.
wow, my grandparents live in Harrisville, which is
Yeah.
I feel like
My
this is just
grandparents-
a my
my
grandparents
grandparents
off at
live
this
a
point.
little cabin in the woods, right off Braxton Harrisville Road.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's not a.
awesome.
I'm not.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no, no, no.
saying.
no, I get it.
And my
No,
grandmother grew up there.
It's
a
all
rap
it's
little
all
town,
Simpson
Braxton.
County. It's all Simpson,
Simpson
County. It's the
County.
same thing.
I respect Simpson County.
You guys promote.
I don't.
My great grandfather was friends, apparently close friends, to a degree, with the founder of the Piney Woods School
Oh.
because their land they backed right up to Piney Woods, and so and he also had a general store in Braxton for a good long time until I think that was him.
Huh.
Yeah, until a tornado. Everybody called it the cyclone in the early 20s. I think blew it
Oh,
away.
the 20s. That was a good year.
What?
You mean a good decade? The 20s were just 1 year.
Yes, the 20s.
Breaking
were
news,
one.
everyone.
Sure.
The 20s were actually just 1 year.
no.
All the history books are lying to you.
I'm from Mendenhall. Please hold your welcome to the world comment.
I respect Mendenhall. That's okay.
Yeah. Mendenhall School. Yeah. So we're just. I still think that lamp's a pretty cool lamp. Anyway.
Get over yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So we didn't edit the picture, but
Why,
that's okay.
Why does this? I have a question.
Yeah.
Why does this house smell like Euros?
That's a good question.
I'm not sure. That's.
Do you guys
because
smell that?
Euros.
Not really.
I don't.
Because it's
As
it-
in
it's-
gyros, as in gyros. From like
Gyros.
Greek. Yeah,
Yeah,
gyros.
gyros.
They're pronounced.
Since we're in the
gyros.
South.
Well, there's the, okay. I have a question for our question and A. Is a hot dog
No, we're not.
delicious?
Well,
Not really.
No,
I wouldn't say
Depends.
delicious.
I like-
personally
you know what, I
don't-
like-
I
had
don't
some
like
good
the
hot
idea.
dogs.
I
of
love a
hot
good
dogs.
bratwurst, and I love a good sausage dog.
Yeah, a
I've had-
bratwurst.
I
are
do
good.
not care for a plain old store bought
Yeah.
hot dog
What about you?
most of the
Camp
time.
hot dogs
Yeah.
are
Usually,
I like
a
them
pretty
hot
good.
dog
I
that
like
you
pretty
roast
good.
yourself is usually pretty good.
They're pretty good.
blackened.
In
Just
my
because that's what
opinion-
you feel like eating
Yeah.
when you make it.
In my opinion, if you're gonna eat a hot dog, it's just kind of like a filler food for the stuff you put on it. You know, like
Yeah.
Chili.
Yeah. So why not just eat the
Sauerkraut.
chili or the mustard?
I'm just
or,
not. Well, I'm
you know,
not gonna
by
eat a
itself?
spoonful of sauerkraut. I'm not gonna do that.
That's fair.
I'm gonna put that stuff on a bratwurst.
A bratwurst. Now, bratwurst is different from a hot dog, though.
I know. I'm
bratwursts
I'm
are
letting you
good.
know.
You're talking about like good old fashioned Franks, right?
Yeah.
Like a ballpark hot dog.
Ballpark Frank.
Yep.
Those are fantastic.
I would not put
Pretty good.
sauerkraut on one of those.
Okay.
No, you put
Ketchup and mustard.
Yep.
Ketchup and mustard.
And chili if you're
Agreed.
feeling
And
adventurous.
it takes me back to
Chili if you want to spend some time on the porcelain throne later.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that boy, just the thought of that takes me back to baseball and 02.
02?
Yeah, I'm old.
He is old. He's quite old. Yeah.
I really don't know what age I was in 02, but I was
sounded like the
old
right
enough
thing
to
to
be
say.
playing Pee Wee baseball or Little League baseball.
All right then.
Yeah. I was not.
I was
old
six.
enough to
I was
do
six.
that.
To
I was
get back to
6.
the original question,
Yeah.
why does it smell like Euros? Because it's making me really be hungry for a Euro.
That is a fair. That's fair. I'm kind of hungry for a
I
Euro
love
too.
Euros
Just
so much.
Talking about food,
The one
Makes me
meal
hungry.
that pretty much everyone agrees is good in the cafeteria at my school is when it's Euro Day. Everybody loves Euro Day
Euro Day is a good day.
You'll have Euros in your school.
at the cafeteria.
Are they good Euros?
They are good.
Okay.
That's amazing.
People hate on the cafeteria food so much, but it's like literally it's not that bad. And you
went-
get the meal plan as part of like your tuition, so shut up about it.
I went
Wow.
to a community college and we didn't have Euros.
Okay, but talking about Euros
Well,
and wraps, that brings me to a
If
very
you're gonna
relevant point.
listen, if you're gonna have Euros at a community college, it's probably gonna be in this state because we have a fantastic community college system. Let me
We
just
do.
tell you.
I mean, we
We do,
have the
actually.
community college system.
of
do.
the,
Be
it's like
honest.
top in the nation. I'm not even kidding
Yeah,
about
yeah.
that. Let me just
wanna know what
bragging
that
on my
is?
state for a second because nobody goes to senior college.
Exactly.
If you live out in the country, you're like, well, there's
community college it is.
yep.
Like our valedictorian, well, not our valedictorian from high school, but like the top people in the class went to community college.
Like all like you look
Valedictorian went
at
somewhere else,
like
but-
all the really big community colleges. You look them up. You're like, this college is so big, and I've never even heard of it. It's because it's out in the middle of nowhere.
yeah.
Scuba, Mississippi, I believe, has a community college.
I broke down there once.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds like an interesting time.
Yeah. My truck motor blew out when I was driving a truck. I drive that beauty out there now.
Is that a
It's a
Volvo?
Mercedes.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, no. We my truck broke down in Scuba, Mississippi, and I called
Wow.
my dad, and he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm 4 hours away.
Gosh.
So luckily, I have a sister that lives close to Philadelphia.
That's
Okay.
my brother and sister-in-law live in Philadelphia. Or has he says it Philadelphia.
My
Philadelphia.
Sister, my
I
sister
swear my
actually-
brother will talk sometimes and all I hear is banjo music.
My sister actually lives in Union, Mississippi. but-
Union, not
but-
Union Church.
No,
That's
no.
a different place.
Yeah,
There's
no.
Union, Mississippi and Union Church, Mississippi.
Union, Mississippi is close to Philadelphia. But
Get it
anyway,
right. There is a difference.
You know what we didn't do today?
What didn't we do today?
Song of the week.
We have not done that yet.
Do you want to pick a song
Haven't
of
we
the
done
week?
that yet? No, we've not.
No,
Is
we
this
have
just
not done that in
any
this one.
song?
So
Um,
so the point of
yeah,
song of the week. Okay. So song of the
Explain.
week is what we do is we like to find a song that we really enjoy that's good, but it's not really mainstream. It's just kind of obscure. But yet it's a quality piece. Not necessarily we don't necessarily have to love it. It's just quality, well done, and we promote it as our song of the week and
Well, you probably already
encourage
know
people to go out and
What I'm gonna choose.
yeah, but that's not obscure enough. So
No, it's because solo work.
So, okay, yes, but we want to do something that people don't know about, and I'm pretty sure people know.
People
about that.
don't know about his solo work.
Okay, well, you get to pick the song of the week.
Take the
so
floor.
take it away.
Now, okay, I'm going to give you.
I'm sorry.
No, look, Brian, I'm gonna let you choose this
Okay.
because this could be a song from some of his older work,
His older work.
as in,
Yeah.
80s, 90s,
Yeah.
or it could be
wow.
from the new anthology.
I would say older work, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Let me
be,
think.
I'm gonna be Spotifying this song.
Yeah, he's gonna Spotify it. We're
Right,
gonna
we're gonna
play the
play,
first
like-
little bit of it.
We play like 4 or 5 seconds of it.
Anything more and we get copyrighted.
Copyrighted.
Okay.
Hard.
All right. I am going to choose a little song called "This Is the Time" by Lindsey Buckingham, and
Couldn't see
this
that
is the
coming.
time. Well, this is the time. Let me tell you why I
To
chose
play
that.
part of that
Let me
song.
tell you why I chose that song is because it comes with before it has a instrumental introduction to that song that will blow your freaking mind.
Okay.
How one man does that on one guitar, you can't imagine it. It sounds like 5 guitars playing at once.
So we're gonna play the first
It
like
comes from
4 seconds.
one 6 string and a man's fingers.
Okay. That's it.
That's all we got.
That's all we can play. But that does sound
So
really fascinating.
It's got this
I'm
long
intrigued, I
it's
really
got
am.
this classical style intro, and then it goes into this dark and brooding melody with these deep, like his voice is very deep and smoky in the song. He's singing sort of smoky dark lyrics, and then it just breaks into this chorus where he's basically just yelling, and then finally just screaming guitar solo. It's just
You mentioned this
Kind of
is
amazing.
solo work.
This is his
He
solo
was-
album.
He was in a band.
That's right.
What
the
band?
band was called Fleetwood Mac.
No way.
Something you may have heard of.
Yeah. No.
Very successful
I know who they
band
are.
from the 70s and 80s.
It was actually Bill
He was
Clinton's favorite band.
Bill Clinton's
They
favorite
played
band.
at his inaugural ball.
Played
did
at the
they not?
inaugural ball.
Oh, I've got to go delete that song from my.
But you know what? It was pretty cool, I have to say. And it was a major catalyst for them getting back together in the late
Yeah.
90s, is that they played at the inaugural ball.
And they actually have an interesting history because they got back together and then they broke up and then they got back together and now they've broken up again.
So, yeah, however you define breaking up and getting back together, because this band has had such a rocky history, Lindsey Buckingham was their lead guitarist, basically frontman in every sense of the word, from 1975 to 1987, then again from 1997 to 2018. So, very rocky history he has with this band, but apparently he says he does not miss Fleetwood Mac in the traditional sense of the term because it's giving him a lot more creative freedom. So I'm looking forward to. He has a new album potentially coming out this year that I'm
Well, there
very
you go.
excited about, and
There you go.
probably a solo tour on the heels of that.
I did like that little thing that he did.
Yeah,
at
the
beginning.
Yep.
sometimes
Okay.
that's all you can describe his
Yeah.
guitar.
Well, that was
riffs.
song of the week.
That was song of the week. We got that done. Yep. Okay, so I think that about does it for this
We're,
episode.
We've covered a lot.
We've introduced Steven. We're going to hopefully be hearing more from him in the future.
Yes, but as we know, I'm a busy college student, so
College student.
They're the worst.
I'm not sure if we're going to have many more chances to have question and A's with
Question and A.
with our busy squalage student Steven.
Squalage. You just
Squalage.
added another letter in there. That's pretty amazing.
Squalage. Yeah.
Anyhow,
So this has been a fantastic. Thank you for being on air with us, Steven.
you know what? You are welcome.
Yeah.
I'm
thank
glad
you.
I did it.
Yep. Thank you for coming, and thank you for being with us in this moment.
We will see you next week.
Wait,
In
is that
that-
the catchphrase?
This is the
in
this
this,
is-
you're
moment?
doing the
Okay,
outro.
this is the-
We're
okay.
doing the outro.
So this is how you do the outro.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say thank you for being with us in this moment,
Okay.
and catch us next week.
in that moment.
Thank you.
Bye.
Whoa.
So
This
you
is-
want to be a part of this?
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay,
That
so
sounds really fancy.
So well, you
and
just say
complicated.
thanks for being here with us in this
Okay,
moment.
right now.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us here in this moment.
And we will see you next week.
In that moment. Bye.